Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Adrian Broner. Don King. Get this. Adrian Broner signs agreement with the legendary, the infamous, the famous Don King. Hall of Fame promoter Don King has announced that he has signed 4-division world champion Adrian Broner to a promotional agreement. Last year, Broner had parted ways with Al Haymon's Premier Boxing Champions and signed an agreement with streaming service BLK Prime. As we know, a planned return last month fell through after several opponents fell out. Broner would later announce that he parted ways with BLK Prime too. He says, quote, I have a fantastic camp with Kevin Cunningham, and I can hardly wait to get back into the ring again, said Broner. Winning a world title and constantly defending or unifying the titles is what I am aiming to do. The phenom team-up of superstar, exciting bad boy Adrian Broner and the world's greatest boxing promoter will give the people what they want, the best of boxing and the best of excitement, capturing the imagination, the heart, and the mind, stimulating the boxing imaginations, begging the all-important question, when is the next event, said King. He said Adrian is ready and excited to show his championship skills once again for the delight of the great boxing fans as his proud promoter drops the gauntlet to all the other promoters and challenges them to bring forth the best fights to fight superstar bad boy Adrian Broner. Bob Arum, Frank Warren, Al Haymon, Eddie Hearn, and other promoters with a hot commodity champion will all welcome them. Let me counterpunch. Okay. This is strange. This is something that I really didn't see coming. You went from Al Haymon to a new company to an older promoter. Now, this is definitely experimental. I wonder what was the stipulations. It naturally makes me skeptical. And why do I say that? Because if this was a good idea or not. For one, we haven't heard any solid, tangible, transparent amount that he signed for. Okay? Let me give you an example. When he signed with BLK Prime, he had a huge deal, like a $10 million deal. You know, like you knew about what he was getting, what the gauge is, what the interest or the appeal was. Now you just have him, hey, Adrian Broner signs agreement with Don King. You know, and it's like, okay, well, all right. Well, I know BLK Prime was new, daring, young, fresh, green, but they had also the green. You know, they had the interest for the fighter because that's what a fighter does. He's fights for the prize. But in this case, there is no announcement of a prize. It's just signs an agreement with Don King. So I'm thinking, okay, what the hell does that mean? It makes you just wonder, because if you, and I get it, I get like 3 opponents jumped out, but that's boxing. That's the sport that I love, that I hate so much. Or can I say this? It's the sport that we love, that we hate so much. And it happens that way. I don't know if it's by accident or fluke or design. I don't know. But it happens. And I do think Adrian Broner, after taking a huge step, a huge leap of faith from going from Al Haymon to BLK Prime, I think he jumped the gun, because he should have at least, for doing that step, he should have at least enjoyed what he did that step for. And it looks like he's doing now. He left BLK Prime and he signed with Don King. It's almost like, well, dude, you may or may not have made the same jump that you jumped from to. You may have left Al Haymon to leave a place that may be legitimate, you just had some unfortunate, run-ins, to go back to someone that may be the same or worse. Now, let's hope it's for the best, because we are talking about All in America, baby, Don King. And maybe Don King is here to show people that he not only knows how to do things, but he knows how to do things right. The right way. That way. Right? So I don't know if this was a good move for Adrian Broner, but I hope him all the best. It is rather bizarre and it's definitely surprising. But you guys tell me what you think of Adrian Broner signing with Don King. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!